Welcome back to Houston Life. If your energy bills have you doing a double take every month, or you have that one room in the house that never seems to cool down, your windows might be the reason. David Millett, owner of the Window Source of Houston, shares how upgrading your windows could mean some pretty serious savings before the scorching heat. It's good to see you. Thanks for coming in today.
Thank you.
Window replacement. We've been chatting before this segment. I had a million questions for you, and I told you years ago on an old house I bought, replacing the windows was one of the best things I ever did. Is this something that you commonly hear from your clients?
Oh, all the time, especially people who move here because of the scorching heat in Texas. Hey, how can I improve my electric bill? How can I cool my home? Changing the windows, changing your doors to something more efficient really helps.
It can be a game changer. And I know for anyone who lives in a home where the windows just almost radiate heat, that's also a common problem, right? Sometimes the window material that people have, it's conducting heat and causing the house to get even hotter.
This is true. Most builder grade windows or windows that are in homes have single strength glass. It has no kind of tinting or low E coating on them. Every replacement window we put in has a low E coating on it that really knocks out about 95% of the UV rays. So really, when you stand next to the window, you won't hear that heat.
You are also telling,
feel
the heat. Yeah, feel it almost like you're standing next to a radiator. We're seeing some shots of the windows that you brought in studio. There are a lot of different options for people to explore based on their aesthetic taste or cost. Vinyl windows have come a long way. I remember back in like the 90s when we had wood windows and everyone was like, oh, vinyl windows are terrible. That's not the case anymore, right?
No. The current modern day vinyl window has a UV blockers inside of the vinyl. It's kind of like a sunblock you put on your skin. So they're very, very strong, and they last for the elements very good in Houston.
So some people might be thinking that, okay, a window replacement project, this is going to take weeks or months to complete. Not true.
Not true. It does take weeks, not months. Typically, we can get windows in 2 to 3 weeks, and we can get you on the schedule within that first week that we get those windows. We have our crews that can knock out anywhere from a house in a day to a couple days, depending on the number of windows that are in the home and if they get doors or siding or whatever, some of the other products we offer, but we can normally get it done in a few days.
Okay, so just so I'm understanding, weeks takes into account the time that it takes to manufacture those windows. So once you have measurements, you can order those windows and installation can be scheduled a few weeks down the road?
Correct. Normally what we do is our process is once the sale is complete, we'll come out with a measure tech and do some final measurements, get exact measurements for your home. They'll submit it to our operations team. They'll submit the order to our factory direct. Since we're factory direct, we directly to the factory. We usually get those in about 2 to 3 weeks. As soon as we get them in our possession, we check them, make sure they're perfect, make sure there's nothing wrong with them. Then we'll call you that day to schedule your installation. And normally we work around your schedule and get it done in a few days after we receive them.
David, the Window Source pricing is a lot lower than competitors, and people might wonder, okay, but how do I know I'm getting a quality window?
Yeah, so all of our windows are premium windows. We don't sell anything that's a builder grade or lower end like some of the other replacement companies do in Houston. Everything we do has premium glass and a premium window. We're a smaller company in Houston. We still have a big footprint, but we control our pricing. Corporate America doesn't set our pricing. These big guys in these private jets, all they worry about is profits. That's who sets their price. We set our own pricing. So we can offer a great value and give you a great product at a good price.
You are a former Marine, and you've said that your training in the Marines really sort of translated into your business. You want to be honest with people, you want to be fair with people, and be sure they're getting a high-quality product. That your priority is that customers are happy, not to make a ton of money and fly in a private jet, as you just said.
Correct. Yeah. So if you take a chance, look at our reviews, you'll see that we really care about the installation process. That is the most important part. You can have a great window and have a horrible installation, and and their window's going to fail. But if we take a lot of pride in our installation, covering the flooring, covering your furniture, we'll move some stuff away if we need to, but our installation process is second to none, and we use the best products possible when it comes to the sealants and everything else.
Okay, before we let you go, any deals, any specials for the summer?
We do. Right now we're running kind of a rodeo special for March, $200 off each window and then $500 each exterior door.
Okay, not bad. The info is right there on your screen, windowsourcehouston.com/specials-offers.
Yeah, and one thing we actually are doing is actually giving a peace and quiet package, part of that also this month, which knocks out about 85% of the sound compared to other windows.
That's incredible. So lower energy costs and a quieter night's rest. I told you years ago when I replaced my house's windows, it was one of the best decisions, David, I ever made. David Millett with the Window Source Houston, thanks so much for stopping by.
Thanks for having me.
And thanks for your service as well and helping Houston save money on their energy bills. If you'd like to learn more about how you can save on new windows, you can go online, windowsourcehouston.com. You can also pick up the phone, give them a call, 281-547-6900.